Hey everyone, welcome to Reverse Homesteading. It's looking a little tidier and a little clearer out here without a lot of straggly borage and things that weren't doing so well. Just the end of the season, nothing's really happened to the garden. A few scorched leaves after the heat wave, but I'm thankful that seems to be all that's happened. The Granny Smith apple seems to be recovering. I'll show you that in a minute. But today we're going to get a bit more cleaned up around here. This gives you a bit of an idea of how strong the winds were yesterday. I have two sets of these lights and they've forced their way through the net. This one's forced its way through two different layers of net. They're not all that easy to get back through. So I'll just add it to my list of things to do. These birds are a bit of a pain. You've probably heard them on my videos a lot. Noisy miners. They're quite common here. They shoo other birds away. Sadly, I've seen it happen many times. I haven't seen one climbing on my net before like that. Not sure what it thinks it's doing. Looking for bugs, perhaps. Anyway, that's that noisy noise that you hear on my videos so often. I had forgotten that I had such a large piece of net under the balcony in my not garden shed, so I've shaded my poor little Granny Smith that had the accident on the very windy day, very hot day, and it seems to be happy so far, so that's good. Alright, the time has come to harvest the seed from here. I have actually lost some with the wind yesterday. I was thinking it would release its own seed into the garden bed if I didn't hurry up, but yes, I'm taking it out today, so I'll just grab these with my left hand, cut it off at the base. That won't disturb the rest of the garden bed too much. Just carefully grab this. It hasn't finished making all of its seed, but that may not matter. I'll just take these dried ones inside and carefully put them in containers to dry out completely, and then I'll put them in plastic bags. This big lettuce plant has been here since winter. I've been waiting to get seed from it, and some of the seed would have flown away already. You can see those little fluffy bits there. I'll just grab those once I take that inside. May not be completely developed all the way, but I don't want to wait any longer because it's taking up a lot of space in my bed, and it gets in the way in the net as well. Just cut that off. Probably need to sharpen my secateurs. There we go. Alright, I'll get this carefully out from under the net. Been busy with a bunch of other things and haven't kept up with this little trellis here. I've been just poking my Thai pink egg tomato plants through there and hoping for the best. Promising myself to come back another day, but today's the day. The plants have been wobbling around enough. I didn't want to do it before the long hot day with all of the wind, because that's not the best way to start out trellising things, and plants do need to have some, well, let's say kind conditions to adjust to being trellised or staked in a different way, and some good watering too, so you don't want them to dry out if you've just moved them all around. But I'm just going to cut this off because it's hot weather and this twine has been here long enough, over 6 months I'd say, and it's getting a bit tired, so I'll put that up again before we put our little winter peas on here, little green peas. So this one's technically free, but I'll have to do some more cutting, I think, because I have put it through there. So now we're at the leaf pile, and I'm just going to cut these last little bits off, and we can toss it in the leaf pile because it's jute string, biodegradable, and it'll soon be gone. Weather's much nicer and cooler today, only getting to 27. 27 is the hottest it's going to get all week, at least at the moment, that's what they're saying. But 21 to 27 for a top temperature is pretty good for summer here. Bit of a respite for the little plants. As you can see, it really was a 4-headed cabbage. 1, 2, 3, one last stem left, which is going to seed. So you know what I'll be doing. trying to get another four-headed cabbage. This one's separate here. It's a different plant entirely. Not quite ready yet. And I definitely have enough seed from this sugarloaf cabbage here. Quite huge, some of it. So I am going to cut that off at the ground level too. And there'll be a bit more space in the garden. Quite a bit more space in the garden after this one's gone. There we go. That's huge. If that was upright in the garden bed, it would have been more than touching the net. All the tired little borage plants are going to go as well. I'll leave some for the bees. I'm doing my usual thing of not wearing gloves, but if you're cutting back borage, they're a little spiky. Especially when they're dry, so you might want to wear some gloves. The other thing that's good to have gloves on for is bamboo stakes. Don't like those splinters at all, they are not good. So just protect your hands. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with getting some things cleared out of here, and I've staked my tomatoes for now. We're going to go out for breakfast, hubby and I, nearing the end of his holiday time. So I have done the very quick, not recommended way of fixing up tomatoes. They will go on a proper trellised mesh net soon, but if you're going to do something like this, make sure you've got a fair bit of space in between the peg grabbing parts. And yeah, try not to squish the stem too much. But I hope you're having fun in your garden. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.